if you are an African with a Spanish passport, or you've obtained a Spanish passport in Spain, and then you want to come and pick your wife or your husband the other way around, then this video is for you. Right, there are new updates. Always immigration law keep on changing. So if you're interested in that, you may subscribe to our YouTube for more lessons on that. And then stay here to the end of the video, whereby I will give you all the updates that you need to register your marriage and then come from your wife to join you in Spain if you are a Spanish passport holder. Now, you see, on many occasions you've assisted, you can say these are the requirements, and then this is not just a requirement that circulating online, but per our work on the field for some time now, and then we are able to obtain this on many people that we've assisted for them to obtain their Spanish book in Ghana here, because we are in Ghana, and then those that we've assisted for them to successfully register their marriage here and then obtain their visa to join their husband and then their wife. That is why we're able to obtain these requirements. So listen here. So these are the requirements that you have to gather if you are preparing to come for your wife or your husband. Now, number one. So I'm listening and explaining everything to you based on the requirements here. So number one here is what? Your application form. So you need to get application form. That one is obvious. Very, very obvious. And so you get application, and then that can be, it's not available online. Is that okay? The application form is not available. You have to get that from the embassy. I mean, the applicant in Ghana or in your home country, you have to get that from the embassy. And then a quick one is that you first of all need to book the appointment. But with the appointment, maybe let me list all the documents. It's very, very important to have all your documents set before you go and book the appointment. That is the key there. Don't go and book the appointment whereby your documents are not ready. We have been seeing many people doing that. Document ain't ready, then they will go and book an appointment. When appointment is due, that is where they will be saying this one is not settled, this is not settled, this is not. We are going to prolong your distance. As at now, getting Spanish appointment for marriage registration or even for a nationality or booking, maybe obtaining a book for your wives or your children. So when your Spanish book on our hometown, getting an appointment become a very little bit complicated because of the high demand here. Is that okay? So make sure that all your books, your documents are set here. Now, after getting the form, and then there's a way of filling that, you have to make sure that you fill everything intact. By the way, a quick one is that if you need our service, you may comment our service, or you can reach out to us wherever you are. You just comment, we will send you our contact details for you to communicate with us. Now, number two, original photocopy of the your marriage certificate. So this marriage certificate that we are talking about here, you first of all need to legally register your marriage certificate or register your marriage in Ghana here or in your home country. Are you getting the point? So one, if suppose the husband is the one outside, the husband is the one abroad, so the husband has to drop to come and make the marriage registration. If you guys are not previously married, someone young worried that idea, then the only thing that the man has to come down and come and do the marriage registration at a court or any municipal assemblies in Ghana who are in charge of marriage registration. Is that okay? Yeah, they need a green one. If you're on this channel, you I don't have one with me right now. If you're on this channel, you would have seen, you can check a lot of our video to see that marriage certificate. One person made this mistake earlier. I think they did a customary marriage, and then you want to use that customary marriage for this type of visa. It's not accepted. It's not accepted. Neither the Islamic one is accepted, right? So the one that the embassy normally accepts is the one from the municipal assemblies, the green one, the ordinance marriage certificate. That is the name behind. And then the embassy name, EGCCR. Are you getting the point? That is all. And that document must be legalized. And the marriage certificate in green one also will legalize it. So legalization means that that document has to go to the notary public, if we run our called judicial service, which is the court, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then the Spanish embassy for them to endorse it. Now what stamp it and sign a marriage certificate, are you complete? Are you getting the point? So always the person has to calm down and come and do that. More marriage certificate and you are free to go. The only thing you have to do here is that you make sure that you legalize it. Right? Until you legalize it, then you put that one aside. Now you are done with that part of what they did. So the next one is in the original and the photocopy of the local marriage certificate here. So that is it. That is what I've said. That one has to be legalized. Right? I was how legalize it. So now the birth certificate. Now 2 people are involved here, husband and wife. Birth certificate. Now let's talk about what the one in Ghana here or the one in Africa, wherever you are watching. If you are watching it from different country, let me know in the comment section below, right? So let's say your wife is in Ghana. Your wife's birth certificate must be legalized. The embassy doesn't accept photocopy. Omunji photocopy and omunji any other thing. It's the original one. Is that okay? It's the original birth certificate, and it must be legalized. So me use the word legalization as attestation. It's the same procedure. You can check some of our video on how to do the attestation of the document here. But if you want us to assist in obtaining the attestation as a document, so that is what we do. We are available to assist you to obtain all those things. Is that okay? You just need to comment in the comment section below. So the best set will go to the Notary Public, the Judicial Service, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and then to the embassy for them to stamp as well. That is the applicant in Ghana here. If I say a wife in our Ghana, a wife document in the best set, or say Oyenisa. Is that okay? Now, perfect. Now, on the side of the man, let's say the man is in what? In Spain, or the one having the Spanish book, the Spanish passport here, is that he also has to provide the birth certificate. Pay very close attention. And I'm saying he is no more a Ghanaian, he has obtained a citizenship over there. In that case, there are some rules and regulations you have to abide by. And to birth certificate, I mean the one in Spain right now, on the birth certificate, you can go to the office and then download it. You can just give them a call. That is what they have been doing. You give them a call that you need your birth certificate. It will be sent into your email. Now I'm downloading it into PDF. That is the original one. That is what we know. That is what is in the system right now. But it's got expired after every 6 months. Until you that's a appointment now document ready now now the only appointment be say 2 months and I say 3 months and our document you are not fully prepared now it will get expired. You need to reapply again and then download it. So the best advice we can give you is that take your time. If the other documents are intact, you've gotten the appointment, then you request for that. What I know is that it doesn't keep long and check number then now almost sending the amount, then you have it and then attach it to the document. Is that okay? That is it. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, why don't you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more things like this. Now let's follow the next one here. So if any of the applicants is divorced, so there's a divorce here. So while I read that and there must be a divorce certificate. Is that okay? The divorce certificate, this one has to be legalized. Is that okay? If in Ghana here the person has divorced, that divorce they need the original certificate and then what the legalization, it must be legalized. Right? So that is it. So for those of you who are in outside, you divorce outside, you just need to attach your divorce certificate to the application. That one is already in Spanish. Is that okay? Into Moshe who has divorced, who has gotten married and then divorced. Divorce now mean can one seven and you said about be now no by you guys you did not endorse it at the court, man sign or court. So far as man sign or court there internationally is not recognized. That is a family issue. And say about the family issues are the embassy is not in charge of family issue and we are mommy and them. And to be a only bema be one of my worry and I'm our own ban and that by man sign or court able to for the tenancy and I say impunity. We don't call that one a divorce here. Divorce near there was sign or court sign because we are dealing international, we are dealing with a document here and the document on one seminar there. Yeah, can we say into our real court ajaya. The same process now they worry, the same process now they will divorce now. When you divorce now, then you add it to the application. One worry or court, and I want to be all by another, then I'm only hobby man, and you are friend to say divorce or animal. Which document are you going to attach to prove that you have already married and then divorced before? Is that okay? By the way, if you have a question, once again, let me know in the comment section below. Now, affidavit of a marital status here. So this one has to be provided by the embassy. You don't need to worry yourself too much about that. Is that okay? You don't need to. Now, passport of both spouse. So your passport here is that. So the one in Ghana here, you have to provide your passport, right? So the passport here, that is the biodata. I think this is valid for Ghana and Togo, right? So Ghana and Togo, the Togolese people normally do their submission in Ghana here when it comes to the Spain traveling issue, right? Yes, these people have been doing their submission in Ghana here. So if you are watching me from Togo right now, make sure that you comment in the comment section below. I can even speak your language, right? I can. Yeah, I can even speak your language small. Comment ça va? It's okay. If you have things like that, you are interested in getting any idea on this thing, let me know in the comment section. If you may appeler, dedans. You come French now, right? Is that okay? So the applicant in Ghana, Ghana and Togo, no, then you need to provide your passport biodata to the application. But the Spanish passport holder, in fact, say your husband and I say whoever that person is, it means that person has to provide the passport copy. So all the pages of his or her passport, that is the Spanish one. So also providing you now and all the other or the kind of application. More importantly, they want to see that whether your husband came for a marriage registration. That is the security. These people are taking all the tips here. By the way, because of the love of the subscribers and the followers. Is that okay? So if your husband was having a Ghanaian passport or a Togolese passport before you guys did the marriage, make sure that you add that passport to the application. Are you getting the point? They want to see that he was present or she was present before you guys did the registration. And so by Ansana Moya Arena and I say something different. Yeah, they want to see that. The only thing they consider is your passport, the Ghanaian passport, if that is what he or she was having before you guys did the registration. So you have to add that. That is the security. But if you are obtaining a Spanish passport, there's no issue with that. You just need to add your Spanish passport to the application, and then you are free to go. Is that okay? All right. So the next one is a photocopy of a DNA, and that is what your permit, your resident permit. Is that okay? The one in Spain, your resident permit, your ID card, right? Your ID card. That is what we are talking about here. Your ID card. So you have to add just a copy of the ID card, front and back. You add the ID card to it. So, all right. So now, since you guys are married, you have to provide a photograph of your family or your family life, right? So your family life, that is it. So when you are doing the marriage registration pictures, aside that, maybe the two of you, anytime. If those of you have not been taking pictures, more time try pictures, you have to try at least take some pictures with your life. Maybe more holiday, be more them, more infant. You can do that. Right? Just take a picture of yourself on many occasions. Is that okay? If you need a guideline and then consultation, you can just also book us for a consultation. We'll be glad to assist you. Right? You'll be glad taking a consultation is far better than you staggering on the way and I will be behind basta now then. Right? So that is very, 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 very important. Is that okay? It's very, very important here. Now, what again? So the summary documents evidence of a remittance. Remittance near uta money wife's car. Are you getting a point? Pay very close attention. So no uta money is car. They need a receipt of that. By receipt, any applicants now are gonna say to go on was provided receipt. They need a receipt straight from where the sender, the panel sending. So go to the office. Maybe I use tap send. We use a small word, and then those ones you need to go to the office and tell them that okay, maybe I'm the husband in Spain here, so I've been sending money to my wife. What is my wife's name? My wife's name is Abigail. So I need a receipt of the money that I've been sending to Abigail. So they will download that and give it to you. Is that okay? That is the official. That is what the embassy needs. Now they can application on. Is that okay? If it's a tap send down, you just need to request it from the tap. They will send it to you on the PDF. No print, no the ID, no the account application on. Now on the other way around, if you don't send money, maybe your husband, you have some properties in Ghana, or maybe your wife is fully working, maybe or any baby in Ghana, and the person by say you have to prove a property income. Is that okay? What do you do for a living? Is that okay? You just need to attach to the application. So here we have a poder, that is the power of attorney. Right, so that is the Spanish poder. There must be a power of attorney. Who is representing your wife? Who is assisting your wife to apply the application? Who is assisting your husband to apply the application? So there must be a power of attorney, a poder. We call it a poder. Mostly people take our details. We have been representatives of many applications. If you are watching me right now, we've assisted you before, let me know in the comment section below, right? On many occasions. So what you have to do, you being a representative, assuming that I'm a representative, to assist your husband or your wife in Ghana here through this application. So you will need my ID card and send out to the notario. Yeah? So that is the name, the notario, for them to give you the poder. Until you go with my ID and then my everything as a representative. So they'll embed everything in that. Is that okay? Yeah, they'll embed everything into the what? Into the application, showing legally that I'm the one representing you in the process. Anything I will sign, your wife will sign your behalf. That's why you're able to obtain this or acquire this knowledge over many years. That is what we have been doing, be assisting people in their applications, right? I'm not an immigration officer, neither I'm a lawyer. What we have been doing is a travel consultant in business, and then we have been learning on the field. Until now, we keep on learning, right? Every day we have been keeping on learning because the immigration law sort changes all the time. Are you getting the point? No, perfect. That is the part. So if you don't have anybody to represent your wife, or especially you have been doing this on behalf of the children and then the entire family and the other one, it depends. But if you watching me right now have anyone, then you just need to use your wife's name or your husband's name in the poder, right? So are you getting the point? Very, very simple and then straightforward. Are you getting the point? So by the way, if you have any question, once again, make sure that you comment in the comment section below. Okay, now then the final part here is going to be the interview, right? So interview. So once you have all these documents, there will be an interview between the applicant in Ghana or from the Togo here. It means that your family life is all about your family life. You know what I'm talking about. So where did you meet? Especially the secret here is the date. Make sure you keep the date intact. Where did you meet? When? Where? How many children? How long have you been together? And so on and so forth. Yeah, so this is the key here. So over years of experience here, we've gathered our experience. Likely questions that the embassy will ask you when it comes to the visa interview. Maybe I will leave the link down below in a PDF form. So this is what we've gathered on many years, and then those that have got others also failed. There was a lady we were assisting her to Italian, so she was joining her husband in Italy. That lady, Sebi, because of education, let's say education, like she was so panicked in such a way that when it comes to the travel, it's not about that. Just be bold and then answer your questions. And then they asked the husband best said she has no idea about that. Which work does the husband do in Spain? She has no idea about that. And then the most funny thing is that the woman has one child, and then they ask the what is your child date of birth? She says she doesn't know, and then she can only know the age of the child. Oh my God. You see, these are some of the petty things that you have to pay very close on. That is why you need to get our PDF down below to go through the of course, it's not free, right? So you have gathered this thing on many years now. Then after all this thing you have given in this video, you want to still have the PDF in free. No. You need to pay some small amount of money and then get the PDF download. That will guide you during your visa interview application. So if you made it to this far, so here's the bonus party. Now this is the new update. Is that okay? This is a new update when it comes to this application. So after getting all these things, the embassy will issue you a marriage registration certificate in Spanish, because you are getting to a Spanish married to a Spanish citizen. Is that okay? So they need to give you the marriage certificate in Spanish. So after obtaining that, the only thing you can do that you use that to apply for a visa. Is that okay? Pay very close attention. You need that to apply for a visa, right? So with your Ghanaian or Togolese passport, you are going to apply for a visa for them to give you the visa. So when you join your husband over there or your wife over there, then you pick it from there. Now, this is the update that they have done in the first. You just need to go with the marriage certificate and then other additional documents, which I will list to. Should I add it to this application? Okay, let's make it complete here, right? So let's make it so these are the documents that you need when you are going to apply for the visa after obtaining your marriage certificate from the Spanish embassy. So you need your passport. Your passport, you send a passport when you are applying for the visa, and then passport picture, white background, right? So the background is white, not red. And then you also need this is the additional one. You need the authorization what letter, temporary authorization letter. They call it authorization de residencia temporal, that issued by the delegation, sub-delegation of what so in Spain. How do you obtain that document? This is the new update here. So to obtain that, your wife or your husband, the one in Ghana or from the Togo, has to provide a police report. It's okay, because the office, the name of the office is the registro civil. So you send the marriage certificate, the Spanish marriage certificate that you obtain here, and the police report. That one has to be legalized to the registro civil for them to issue that temporary residential for you. Is that okay? The authorization, the residential temporal, right? So that is the name there. They'll issue that paper for you. So with that paper, you can come and apply for visa in Ghana here. Is that okay? So two things that's being required. So the police report from you, the applicant in Ghana or the Togo, that one must be legalized. And then the marriage certificate, the one that the Spanish embassy has issued to you, those two things submitted to the registry civil for them to get the authorization, the residential temporal. So you need that to attach to the application. Then when you are done, you need the ID card. Once again, the ID card or the passport biodata of what your husband or your partner in Spain there, and then that is attached to it. And then your birth certificate here, the applicant in Ghana, your birth certificate, and then as well as how do you call it? Acta de manifestation. So acta de manifestation, that one is obtained from the notary public in Spain. Is that okay? So those are some of the things that you need to add to your application to obtain your visa, and then safe journey to your visa application process. Is that okay? If you need any further assistance or any questions, once again, don't hesitate to comment in the comment section below. I will be glad to support you and assist you in your visa application. Remember, time is very, very important. That one will come at a fee. But if you can do that by your own, then all the best after watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and then comment for more lessons like this.